was a trained paratrooper going on a dive. Her husband had cut up her parachute.
Alright, y'all, go back and finish watching that creator's video. She actually has a great intake on different stories about how men have tried to take out their wives, you know, in the most randomest situations, in the most randomest places. So my story dates to 2011. It was the end of 2011. My ex-husband and I were going through a divorce, and we were living in Fort Drum military. And at this particular time, I was working at the PX at night, well, in the evening. And so he was picking me up from there. Our children at the time, our daughter she just turned 4, and our son had just turned 1. So we pulled into the garage. It was a townhouse. We pulled into the garage, and I get out, my daughter, I get her out, and then I turn and look at him because he was just kind of lingering along. And so I turned and looked at him. I said, "You okay?" He was like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, okay. So I walked to the door, and then it's like he's just staring at me. So I'm seeing this out the corner of my eye, and I turn and look. I'm like, "You okay?" He like, yeah. Go ahead. I'm like, okay. And he's acting like he's fiddling, trying to get our son out the car seat. Mind you, it's not that hard. So then I turn to look at him again because it's like I could feel him just staring at me, just glaring. You see, you know, it was just weird. It's like he was waiting for something to happen. So I'm like, okay, my daughter is standing in front of me. She's waiting for me to open up the door. I open up the door. The entire house is full of gas. Like, the smell of gas was crazy. And I'm like, where the heck is this gas coming from? I look to the kitchen, and all of the burners are on. I mean, it didn't have the flame because it was a gas stove, but all of the knobs were turned on. And so I'm like, okay, what the heck is that about? Our son, our daughter, they didn't do that because it naturally has a safety on it for that very reason, you know. So it's like our children they would have to push it in and then turn it as well. So they couldn't have done that. So I'm opening up the back door, and I'm keeping open. I told my daughter to stand there and so forth. And I was like, hey, it smells like gas, you know. I'm getting ready to call the fire department. You guys stay out here. I go back in there, and I'm like trying to open up windows and stuff like that. It didn't take that long. I come back out. My ex-husband puts my son by my daughter, and he's leaving. And I'm like, is he serious? Like, he didn't even ask if we were okay or none of that stuff. But the ugly look, as I'm on the phone with the fire department, the ugly look that he gave me, like, it was just, I can't even describe the way that he was looking at me as he was bagging out of our garage as I'm on the phone with the fire department. The fire department get there, and they were like, oh, well, maybe one of the kids did it. I said, no. I said, the kids didn't do that because it's a natural safety on it. Like, they would have to push it in and turn it. Their arms can't even do that yet. And so the fireman, he looks at me, and I'm like, yeah. I said, this wasn't a child that did that. Now, this is alleged. I can't sit up here and just assume that this man that I was married to and with for almost 10 years and had 3 children with would do something like that. Again, go look at that creator story. Go look at how she breaks down the lengths and the extent of what these men could do for whatever reason.